Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to AriesEDC. Make sure you remember to check me out on Instagram and on TikTok as well. Today, we have another Kershaw to check out. This is the Bel Air clip. So, all right, I got a couple Kershaws in. I got to tell you, this is probably my favorite out of the group that I was able to get in. Just as soon as I took it out and took a look at it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna like this one. It has a really great size. It has really great micarta. Man, that micarta is just really good, nice and grippy. It feels nice and soft, but it's really, really good. So we have that nice textured micarta that feels really good. It is flat, it's not contoured. You have this deep carry clip. Now look, guys, that is a deep carry clip. The recessed screws, but the clip is not recessed. But man, look how far that goes down into the pocket. It is reversible, but man, when that's in the pocket, you definitely can reach in there. You grab the clip, you grabbing the scale, and you can pull the knife out of your pocket. But it is a deep carry clip, that is for sure. You have the Duralock, which is just their Kershaw's version of a bar lock, and it is done very, very well. We have the thumb studs, which work great for the reverse flick, and you have a MagnaCut steel blade, and you have that nice clip point style that they have, obviously, with the Bel Air clip. You have a little bit of jimping right here behind the clip point, and it is done very well. Again, it is a smaller version of our smaller blade, but I like it. It's a great size for me. I can still get 4 fingers on there. My thumb wants to be right back there, and that blade is an excellent cutter. Obviously, you have MagnaCut steel, and again, the action is great. You can use that thumb studs for both thumb flick and the reverse flick. The one thing I say about this knife is the springs on this bar lock are very, very light. If you're looking for something to fidget, I guess it's great, because I can reverse flick, and I only need 1 finger to pull that lock bar back. I mean, and I could sit there and do that all day, and it's not going to hurt my finger. That's how light that spring is. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know, but it is very lightweight. But you know, that's to each his own with whatever that is. I guess I don't know if Kershaw sells stronger Omega springs for this or not, but it might be something that you might want to look at, just because it's such a light pull. That is for sure. It doesn't take much energy to get that to unlock, which might be good or bad depending on how you look at it. It is a smaller sized blade, so let's look at some of the size comparisons and my ruler. Which, what happened to my ruler? Oh, there it is. It's on the other side of the room. Let me grab that. All right. So we have our ruler. They have this overall length listed at 7.26. So you have, yep, and that's including the clip. And the blade is right at 3 inches, 3.05 they had it, which is the front of the scale, but the sharpening edge is right a little under 3 inches. So that is the perfect size blade for me. Let's look at some size comparisons. This should be interesting. We have the Bel Air clip versus the Rat 2. So obviously it's right in that wheelhouse as far as size. And the Civivi Elementum, again, we're right about that same wheelhouse as far as size comparisons. And finally, last but not least, we have the Rat Para 3, the Spyderco Para 3. Obviously, we're still around that wheelhouse of size, but obviously the handle is much larger and the blade is much taller than the Bel Air clip. So nice slim package, nice small size, and a really cool offering from Kershaw. Now, let's talk a little bit about price. I was kind of surprised on this one. I know you're getting Magna Cut, which, by the way, the HRC listed as 62 to 64 HRC, which is good to see for a Magna Cut blade. But the price on this on Kershaw's website is right at $200. So it's $199.99. So it's right at $200. But I also looked at White Mountain Knives, and these are now available at White Mountain Knives for $166.95. And I'm assuming you could use the code to the point, number 2, the point, and it'll save you some money on the checkout of this blade. And I'll put the link for both in the description of this video, so make sure you guys check that out. So I don't know what you guys think about this one. It's a very, very cool blade. It works great for me. This is really around my size and everything that I would be looking for. But that price point seems still a little high. I know it's Magna Cut, but I don't know. At that price point, we're getting really hard, because there's a lot of other really cool knives that are going to be in that price point that might have a little bit more offerings than what this one does. I'm just saying. But it's a really, whoa, see, didn't lock up. Didn't lock up. It's very, very light pull. But that's my only thing with this. It is a very, very light pull. There's no play. Well, yeah, I got a little play in the blade. Huh. It's a little play. Maybe I need to tighten that pivot up. But interesting. What do you guys think? The Bel Air clip. You like that blade shape? I kind of like the Bel Air with the Wharncliffe. It looks pretty awesome. And maybe I'll think about picking one of those up. But definitely a really cool offering from Kershaw. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you so much. Please remember, subscribe to the channel. Check me out on Instagram and on TikTok. Leave a comment, like or not. Again, the choice is always yours.